Make sure.
Hola. Come on, L.
Whoever else in the string, comment something in the chat.
Whoever on here.
Hit the live.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times. Times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Suns.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And, Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Bucket is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Jackson. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Crowder with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Get bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Adams. And the rejection by Ayton. Bridges attacking. The second chance effort. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams has checked in. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
No good from Booker. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. And the Suns lead by 3.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Bridges. Brooks grabs the board.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Williams. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Well, Phoenix shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Landry Shamit's checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Anderson outside. Here's Melton. Here's Clark. Drops in the layup for 2. Clark's got 6.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And the shot goes in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Grizzlies shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Phoenix leading by 3. Johnson in the corner. 1:30 left now here in the second. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Here's Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Grizzlies ball.
1:07 left in the first half of the game. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Clark. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Suns have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Here's Holiday. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Clark with a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Suns leading by 3. Here's Holiday. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The 3 from Anderson. The rebound by Holiday. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Phoenix. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thanks, David, and we'll be... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The start. Backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Suns leading by 3. Baseline try. Poked loose, and Phoenix turns it over again.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
It's Jackson with the drive. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his second bucket. And Brent with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Here's Paul. Ayton inside. Adams on him, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw missing. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And Adams sends it back. Here's Bain, defended by Crowder. Passes to Jackson. Brooks outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The drive by Booker. Second chance shot. It's tipped. Now Morant. He's got 9. That 3 off the mark. McGee in the corner. Bridges outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shoots over Adams. McGee's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field. Since halftime. Brooks with it. Bridges covering. Here's Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Williams, he's checked in for Adams. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Suns. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That puts them in the lead. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
The pass to McGee. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. They get the rebound, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Anderson comes in for Brooks, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant.
Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
Some changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. And Craig has it in the corner. They need this. And it's good on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Williams. And here's Jackson, guarded by McGee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Stolen by McGee. Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. Booker dishes to Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Tillman. And it's good for 2. Tillman's got the lead back up to 4 now for Memphis.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Williams. Good and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Suns trail by 4.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Back to Williams for 3. No good on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Down low, stolen by Jackson. Here's Tillman. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payne passes to McGee. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Williams inside. Craig defending. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Johnson outside. McGee against Jackson. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from McGee. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Williams. Craig pulls it in.
Anaya, stop saying my name wrong.
The defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Come on, fans.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Brooks. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Stolen by Anderson. To the inside. Poked away. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Ayton. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Shoots from the baseline. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Paul. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
It's stolen by Jones. Here's Anderson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bridges.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Nice D from Brooks.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Jones, no luck. Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Johnson. Jones against Ayton. It's stolen by Jones. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And another miss. By Memphis.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Ball passes to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Conchar is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Onto the floor for your Grizzlies, John Conchar.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Anderson. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Conchar. Ayton against Anderson to tie it up. And it's Ayton missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. The lead is 2 from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Adams' shot is good.
And Steven Adams just a wrecking ball down there with his size and strength on the offensive glass.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies. Your Grizzlies.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And for the Suns, Payne, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Aaron Holiday comes in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Mikal Bridges. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. Suns trail by 4. Stolen by Jackson. The full court Hail Mary is offline.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Three-pointer, Brooks. Offensive rebound, Melton. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Brooks misses. Suns trail by 4. Payne finds Paul. And here's Booker, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
Now the Grizzlies with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Holiday surveying the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And stolen by Booker. Outside Crowder. Scores off the crossover.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.